we are now offering an array of products for families. We have a book, The Freedom Model for the Family, which is directed to families specifically. It's an abridged version of our Freedom Model for Addictions. It focuses on issues that families face, and it shows you exactly what addiction is. It explains it from a totally different perspective. You can call our offices anytime. If you get the Freedom Model for a Family and you're reading through it and something doesn't make sense to you, give us a call. We're here most of the time. You can reach me directly at 888-424-2626. I'm happy to talk over the phone. I'm happy to email you if you want to email me your questions at mdunbar@thefreedommodel.org. We're also going to be coming out with an online video course. The video course will be presentations and lessons that'll take you through the book so that you can understand from a different perspective what addiction is all about. I'm not going to tell you what you should or shouldn't do, but I'm going to give you all the information so you can make an informed decision on what you feel is best for you, your loved one, and your family. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the research behind the truth. I'm going to tell you what it shows, what 50 years of research has shown. Your loved one has the power to change. They have the ability to change. They haven't been given the right information, and neither have you. We have this wonderful opportunity. We're going to be going on location. Mark Sheeran and myself will be doing one-day informational sessions to different organizations. If you would like to have us, you can contact us here at 888-424-2626. We're also offering 2-day family workshops, which are personalized. They can be private or semi-private, where we can have just you and your family, or we can have up to 5 families involved if you want to get families together to have us come to your location. We have an answer for the whole intervention idea. Let me talk a little bit about interventions. That confrontational approach, and you have a loved one, you're scared for their life, you want to do something right away. There are ways to communicate with your loved one that are far more effective than confrontational methods where you get a group of people together and read letters about how this person has harmed you. I had an informal intervention done with me when I was 22 years old. And all that it did was make me not speak with those family members for a period of 6 months. All it did was drive me deeper into my substance use, make me more resentful, and make me not go to the people that could help me. It wasn't successful to get me to go into treatment. It wasn't successful to make me think that I should change. What it did was, in my head, it justified my behavior even further. See how these people treat me? They don't understand me, and they don't listen to me. Many substance users think that their families don't listen to them. And you know what? Most of them are right, even if it is their own fault. Perhaps they've damaged the relationship to such an extent that you can't stand the sight of them anymore, and I get it. But that makes it almost impossible for the substance user to come to you for help when they're ready. There are ways that you can improve your relationships with a substance user while they're actively using. And we talk about that. We talk about that in the Freedom Model for the Family. And we will talk about that in our workshops and our informational sessions. We have an answer to the intervention problem. I will never recommend confrontational intervention methods, but I will recommend sitting down and having a talk. And I'm happy to have a talk with a substance user if a family asks me to, as long as that person is open to at least listening. They have to know I'm coming. They have to know we can talk. They have to want at least to hear some of what I have to say. A lot of times, substance users reject treatment because they've already been. They've seen people go in and out. They've seen their friends die, even after getting the best treatment money can buy, and they know that it doesn't work. So if you're looking into the freedom model, what you should know is it's not treatment. We're not a rehab. We don't tell people how they should live. We don't presume to know what's best for the substance user or for the family. Our only goal is to give you information that nobody else will. It's to show you your power to decide how you want to live your life and what is best for you. And I know for families that's scary. They say to me, "You're going to tell my loved one that it's okay for them to use substances or to drink?" No, I'm not going to say it's okay. But I'm going to tell them the truth. That substance doesn't have the power to enslave them, that they do have the power to stop at any point in time. But I'm going to help them to figure out what it is they like about it. Because there's something they still like, or they would have stopped by now. I'm going to help them to figure out exactly why they use it the level that they do. Maybe it's not the substance that's the issue. Maybe it's that they just like being high. They like the escape. Whatever it is, we're going to help them to figure that out. Because without that, there's no way to move past addiction and recovery. Because people in recovery, lots of people that identify themselves that way, still romanticize that substance in their head. It's still out there. It's still looming about as an option. And just like they use that reasoning to use substances, they can use that reasoning to not use substances. And that's what we help them to figure out at the Freedom Model.